Welcome to Anastasia Blue Beyond Guide. I'm in my home today. Usually I'm talking from outside. Uh, Usually I'm talking outside in my back patio, but I'm just having it painted at the moment blue. The base of it is blue. So it's Anastasia Blue Beyond Guide, and I just want to welcome you to this pretty special divine space of inner alchemy, healing energies by you joining today. I have basically been given 1 minute notification of coming on live and living in the flow. I'm very okay with that. And what I would like to share with you that I am coming on live, because I'm doing less lives now in this way, because I have been doing for quite a few years videos and 10, 15, 26 years plus ahead of time, writing, sharing, gifting, giving freely. And it's time for me to pull back to allow other souls to step forward. And for those souls that are wanting something more than all the fluffy spiritual overflow and overspilling that is happening, real and raw, embodying in the human being. Hello Rachel, hello Kay, hello Fiona. Thank you girls for showing up here. So just take a moment, tilt your head back in what I call a galactic breath, and take a deep breath right now. And allow and release all your energies from your energy centers, your chakras, to slowly start releasing. You can do and feel this yourself right now. Every time I come on is an opportunity for a healing with humanity. As I've been asked to pull back more, to start focusing my energies, to compiling my energies to a book called Walker of Two Worlds. So right now, there's a gentle release. Know that you're coming into an inner alchemy divine space of ninth dimensional energies. That's all you need to know consciously. This is you showing up for you in a divine presence for you to uptake whatever this is for you. There's a couple of things I would like to say today briefly, Masters. And the first one is the last 2 days. Now stay with me when I share these energies, because these are ahead of time. You may know that you may know what I'm saying, you may feel what I'm saying, and I'm saying to you, wait for what I call the other shoe to drop. Wait for what this means for us in human embodiment to uptake this information coming newly to the planet. For those of you that write and say, I don't understand, what does this mean? I invite you to go back to previous posts and updates that you've been freely gifted to catch up with what is happening for yourself. I need to keep moving forwards, onwards and upwards. So what I'm saying is, you being here is a blessing, and welcome to this inner alchemy divine space of ninth dimensional energies to allow yourself to receive an upgrade. And as you receive this upgrade, we visualize ourselves in water and old bits and pieces of like dirt and bark and flotsam and jetsam and lots of bits and pieces of energies in murky water. And I want you to visualize clear water coming up, releasing the older, darker energies of the old that you've been transmuting for so long. You can do this instantly right now. Use your imagination. There's no room for I can't do it, I can't see. Yes, you can. You're amazing, you're magical, you're strong. You can do this so instantly that you're learning to slow down to catch up with yourself. Okay, it will take us years to unlearn. So really there is nowhere else you really need to be more now than for you. So what I'd like to share, now that we've done that cleansing of the energy, I want to share, it's just the equilibrium is very unstable and not balanced right now. So I'm just balancing our inner core. The inner core has been rocked recently. Some of us, some of you, and you will know if this is you, and if it's not you, you haven't missed out. There's no competition here. Are feeling the last 48 hours specifically, because people will digress and go, I felt that last week. No, stay in the moment. I felt that. No, you haven't. You haven't. Honestly, you haven't. This is new to the planet. It will take 2 years is how long it takes to understand the flow that comes through Anastasia Blue Beyond Guide, pure from source. I'm a mirror of the divine, and I trigger. So many people are triggered from this pure energy that gets thrown at me all the time. That's a story of my life. You will be able to relate to this. So you've got to pull back, create a space and a gap for that shit that comes off people to fall on the ground, that you're not in that space, picking it up without realizing. So the message has been pull back, create a space for others' energies to land. And if you're not in that space, they are needing to now deal with and heal with their energies themselves. You really, really, really need to look after you. And it doesn't matter who you are. I don't care who you are, where you've been, what you've done. You're a doctor, a nurse, you're a street sweeper. It matters not. Okay? Don't bring your spiritual ego inflated sense of self into this space. You can do whatever you like, because you and me, we're side by side. We're together, working together. So some people in the last 48 hours, like I have been inconsolable. Tears triggered, teen, childhood, post-traumatic stress. I've been doing this for 26 years because I'm transmuting with humanity. The last 48 hours and specifically, and you can say it's the solar flares, it's the astrological signs, it's this, it's that. It's a combination of all of that, but I'm asking you about you to come into here to your inner alchemy, to create new joy. This is a new earth. We're only just beginning. So back to the last 48 hours, I just spoke to another soul that is feeling all the grief and the stress and the trauma of what's happening in New Zealand, because I'm coming from Australia here. And this soul also transmutes for the whole of New Zealand through themselves strongly. And I just let them know that what they are feeling is new, beyond. It is part of the energies of humanity that they are carrying and clearing through them. And I could hardly talk for 2 days because I went through 2 days of that myself. So this is big, big stuff. You're not going to read about this. You will not read about this. What's been written it's already all been written, everybody. We need to show up in human embodiment now, because what's happened. Beautiful. That's beautiful, EJ. I'm only recently beginning to see how at times I triggered others, and not to take that personally has been huge. 100%. I'm working through similar myself on higher vibrational levels. As you go up the spiral rung of ascension, you will revisit, re-look at things that you thought, I've already done this. So if you find yourself, oh, this again, oh, I've been doing this for years, how come I got to do this again? That's all the head. As we go up the spiral rung of ascension, and even if you've been on your journey for 20, 30, 40, 10 years, 2 years, this information still applies to you. You are not above this, okay? Because I'm answering a lot of things that people say to me. I'm coming out in what I'm sharing today. So this is exciting. So the first thing was about certain souls feeling intensely the last 48 hours. I put some feelers out when I wrote a post. Not many people responded that they were feeling it. So give yourself time. Doesn't mean just because I write it, you will feel it. I'm catering to every vibration level from 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D. It's 9D is the highest vibration. We're not talking about I'm higher than. It's not about that at all. I'm not talking about in your head, where do I fit in and what? None of that applies, okay? That is all old 3D talk. So the first thing, there was another area that I was asked to bring through, and it's shifted since I've come on. I had to, but now it's gone. So I just want to say to you all, for those of you that are feeling humanity is the last 48 hours, or if you feel for a 48 hour period coming up that you're going through, breathe, you've got it, cry, release. It's bigger than you. It is this final of all your past lifetimes and timelines. This is the final lifetime. if you're listening to this now, that you get to release these energies, and that's what makes this worth it. There you go. Beautiful Cassandra. Last night I was going through waves of crying, grief, spanning several hours, crying from my core. Thank you, Cassandra. That's exactly what I am talking about. It's this. Thank you on behalf of doing this for all of humanity. We all have different energies and roles and working with energies, and to cover all of those energies is a massive task, hence being placed in the Grandmaster category by others. I don't self-label myself. This is what comes through spirit and others. So thank you for stepping into your Grandmaster energies whilst learning to master and embody into human 5D energies. I'm going to stretch the energies a bit more, and that by saying this consciously and you uptaking this consciously today is enough for you to open yourself in your private space with your personal link. And now I'm reminded of the other message I was going to share, and I'm going to finish off with this. There has been a couple of souls, actually it seems to be a lot, that have been influenced by groups where the groups are using a form of mind control, a form of and this is not whack job out there. And even if someone does, good luck to them. This is beautiful souls that went into a group, and this, gosh, it's at least 3 people have told me this, and the numbers are growing, that the person, say, leading the group has not had clear energy and has infiltrated this person's energy space, so that when they come to me, they feel that I am affecting them, that I am, and I'm in my space purely of the divine. They've been so fucked up by these groups and these other people that are telling them things, that have been working with them. People, if it's not flowing and effortless and beautiful and divine energies, then it's not clear. If you have any doubts about anything that anybody's sharing with you, trust your gut and listen to that. There are a lot of people that have been taken advantage of in spiritual communities that are embarrassed and ashamed that they did not realize they were sucked in. However, that was part of their journey as well, to learn to push through the darker negative agenda NAA energies. So all of this has a place and a purpose in these people's experiences. Now, you find that I do like to explain, and everything I do is consciously for a reason, because I'm coming from 9D, filtering the energies to talk and bring these words through to 5th dimensional energies sometimes will cause me to stumble, to stutter, to slow it down, to put the energy and information into words. 26 years is a long time to have been doing this ahead of time. I'm not the only one. Other Blu-ray Monad ones have experienced this as well. And please be careful of not jumping on board of me too, and that's me. And really just stay in your own lane. Your link with the divine is number 1. I don't go anywhere near your personal space. I'm in my personal space as a messenger, a channel, a pure, as Shekinah Blu-ray said, supreme divine white light vessel. Thank you, Shekinah. Directly linked with source in my space to help you, to help yourself get your direct link. I love you so much. You're so freaking amazing. So many of you. Hello, my beautiful brother Spiro Yasu. We are doing all different things all over the world, and in Australia we've all got different roles, different purposes. One thing does not change is the unconditional love. If you want to shift into a vibration of 5th dimension, people, unconditional love is the key for yourself, for humanity, for mankind. Love you. Listen to what you say to yourself. Get out of that spiritual head and ego and wanting to be seen and wanting numbers. Get out of that stuff. That's all 3D. Everything has changed this year more than ever. It's been such a blessing to have, there's over 200 videos on Anastasia Blue Beyond Guide YouTube. Please like, follow, share. Anastasia Blue Beyond Guide page. Please like, follow, share for you to share the energies, okay? If you would like to be on the new email update list, theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com, where I will personally share everything to you, because I'm stepping back and you need to step back as well to get out of that overspill of others that have not been aware that the energy is overspilling. The days of trying to tell people is so over. You need to take a step back and let them feel. Keep feeling for you. I love you. You're an original. You're amazing. Blessed from the solar plexus of the world down under in Australia. And I look forward to, there is a part 2 of 144 gathering this Sunday. I have sent an email and I've actually written a post about this. I'll let you seek this if you are guided to join for 1 hour of one-on-one divine healing. That is just way beyond the exchange ask, yet I do need to ask for an exchange as guided to help you to bring your abundance in, because I'm so abundantly blessed. And that is your message. I am so abundantly blessed. And see that white dove of peace in your higher heart right now, and you see it there, and its wings are open, and we see it fly off freely to expand and release your higher heart. This is a higher heart upgrade of 9th dimensional vibrational energies purely from source. Thank you for showing up for you. I love you so much. Thank you, everybody that's been supporting me all these years, so many. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of emails of thank you, thank you, thank you, of life-saving testimonies. I share as much of these as I can, because you've heard it all before from me. I want you to hear it from you guys, to start talking to each other as a rainbow bridge, linking everybody up together. New unity is community together. Thank you, Masters, for joining today. Bless. So much love as we all shine on.